Hi, everybody. People have been wondering a little bit about my relationship. So, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about it. He's actually coming down. It's actually a long distance relationship, and he's coming down this weekend on Friday. So, probably Saturday or Sunday, we'll do the video. He will be in one of my videos. Alright, so we met at a camp that is 10 minutes away from me and like 4.5 hours away from him. 4 hours and 10 minutes or something like that away from him. So he lives about 4 hours away from me. And yeah, so he's coming down this weekend. We met at the camp during Teen Co-Ed week. The first time we talked, he almost hit me in the face with a basketball, but thank God I had to tie my shoe, because that would have been bad. Yeah, he almost hit me in the head, but I had to tie my shoe, so I went down, and then, yeah, it hit the net, and then bounced off. And then I came back out, and I was like, whoa, almost got whipped in the face. And then he came up to me and said sorry, and grabbed the ball. And then he tried showing off, and he whipped the ball right over the fence into the lake. So he ran and got it. And then a couple days later, so these camps are only like a week at a time. So a couple days later, it was banquet night, which was Friday night, which is the last night at camp. It was banquet night. And after banquet, while we were all waiting for pictures and stuff, because we did cabin photos and all this jazz, while we were waiting for that, I was standing with a group of friends, and he walked over, and he was all like, hey, and yeah, and I looked at him, and I was like, yeah, he's the one. And I just thought it was love at first sight. And then we started talking. We went for a walk away from everyone else. And I wanted to tell him in person, but my friend kept coming up to us and bugging us, and I kept telling her, go away, go away. And she knew I liked him too. I was telling her all week, ever since I seen him, I was like, oh, he's cute. And then, me and Karen went back to the cabin, and I was like, I think he likes me. And then she's like, he's my date. And I was like, what, he asked you to banquet? She's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, well, okay, that changes everything. And then, so she was just snapped. And, yeah. I cried that night a lot. The next day before we left, I said bye to him. Like right before I left, he was the last person I said bye to. So, yeah. And then I got home and I added him on Facebook and all this stuff. And, he messaged me, well, I messaged him, and then he messaged me back, and I was just like, hey, and he's like, hey, and then I was like, we started talking, and then I was like, can I tell you something? And he's like, yeah, I need to tell you something too. And I was like, you go first. He's like, I think you're really pretty. And I was like, thanks, I think you're really cute. And then he's like, so what'd you want to tell me? I was like, I like you. And then he's like, I don't do long-distance relationships, but I'm willing to do it for you. And I was just like, oh, I fell in love. And then about a week later, he said, I love you to me in person. Or not in person, over text. He said, I love you to me. And I was like, oh, I love you too. I was like, so happy. Yeah. So I was just really, really happy. that he did that. And so that's about it. That's just how we met and stuff. And we've been dating for 1 month and 1 day. Yesterday was our 1 month. So, yeah, 1 month down and many more to come. Bye.